kicked out. Customizations. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yes.
This is a huge part of the game, and I think what is probably the most addictive thing
for me
is
definitely.
like once you start like collecting these things and figuring out how they work. It's
trying to build that perfect character.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Yeah.
You want to do yours first? I think it's on mine. I think the feed's on mine, so we can take a look.
Are we each going to show some off?
Yeah, I figure what we ought to do is not only show how you make some custom characters, but have a couple fights. I mean, we didn't even show Mies off as new characters, but we probably should have. I mean, they're essentially one of the most important additions to this game. I mean, because essentially they're infinite characters, not only in terms of what they look like.
We have 3 different classes. Each class has 12
yeah.
different moves. That it's like
crazy. You never really know what you're going
to
be up against.
I mentioned before that we were you can also do customization in Smash Run. We'll show that in a little bit. But let me just show you what the normal customization looks like. So you can go in here anytime. And one of the greatest things about this being a portable game is even if you aren't like in the mood to fight, you're on the bus and you have like 5 minutes, you might pop in here and just mess around with your characters. Totally. So the Mii Fighters basically are going to be you can obviously create whoever you want, but they're drawn from your system. So when you go in and pick them out, their neutral stats are going to be based on whatever size they are in your system. So if you've created somebody who's really small, they're going to be faster but less powerful. They're not going to be able to carry as much when they're in Smash Run. If you create somebody who's big, they're obviously going to be a heavier hitter. So like mid range, like I got who's this here? Oh, this is Wizard Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's going to be sort of a middle of the road character.
There's a wizard hat on.
It's a Wizard Shakespeare
awesome.
And a mage's robe.
Oh, nice.
Well, he was very magical. So he's going to be a middle of the road character in terms of his abilities. But you take like Nikki here from some of you might recognize Nikki. She's obviously shorter. She's going to be a much speedier character. And to be honest, I've found that when playing this, the hitboxes are so accurate that it also makes a difference. Like during a battle, like you'll have punches that go right over your head if you're a really small character.
And that's one. But that's the thing about this game is that like the balance in it is so insane. Like what they did to make sure that everything is balanced. You move slower, you get more stuff in Smash Run. It's like everything is there.
Yep. So when you first start out, you're only going to have a couple outfits available. A lot of the stuff that you're going to see is stuff that we've just unlocked through tons and tons of gameplay. And there's no telling where you're going to get it. It's in any mode. Things could drop it at any time. So you're not going to know when you're going to find the cybernetic suit,
which
for instance.
It's also another reason why if you have like 3 minutes to play the game that you want to just jump in and just get those 3 minutes because you might just get you might randomly
get a pirate outfit. Yeah. And not only does it change the look of Nikki's clothes here, but you can see it also changes her weapon. So that she's got sort of a pirate's cutlass there. Cybernetic suit is sort of that looks like a laser sword. That actually looks like the type of thing they wave like airplanes in with. It's like this way to death. Samurai sword, little ninja sword, stuff like that. I actually kind of like the classic look with her. But headgear, you can again, a couple of these are going to be available from the beginning, but depending on what you want to do, what you're going for, football.
I got football helmet.
Mini top hat, hibiscus. Anyway, there are a ton of those. I actually kind of like what I had going on right there. I think I'm just, maybe none. I'm going to go none. Go au natural. All right, so first stop is specials. And we'll show this with returning characters in a second, but the first time you make a Mii character, you basically have access to all these. So these are not things that you're going to have to earn. Instantly, you essentially have 36 different ways that you can combine the sword fighter, the brawler, or the gunner.
Right.
In this particular case, so if I don't like the shuriken of light, I've got the Gale Strike. You can see the little the explanation of what each one does. And what you'll probably want to do is pop into this, grab a random assortment of them, and then just tap your R button. And this will put you in the very familiar setting with Sandbag. And you can just try them all out. So Shuriken of Light, not only do you can see the range of the things, you can also see how much damage they're doing. Is it doing more damage up close? No. Obviously, with this particular one, to maximize it, you're getting the greatest distance because I guess you need the most skill to hit somebody at that distance. I don't know.
Yeah.
Down B's a counter. That's a hero spin, so that looks a lot like Link's. What is my side B? Oh, yeah, I think I can charge this.
That's kind of like Ike's.
Yeah, a little bit like Ike's.
Yeah.
Anyway, once you're happy with that, you can basically pop back in. The second stage of customizing your characters is equipment. And when you go in here,
this is where things get crazy.
This is where things get really, really crazy. You're right.
I don't think anyone really realizes just how much of an impact this has.
Because there's an infinite number of of gear, basically.
It has,
I mean, it's like
profound impact.
All of these are randomly generated.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, they all have parameters where they can be between, but like, you know, you might get the exact same boots with a different like positive speed, a different negative.
Yep.
attack.
So those are plus 17. And negative 37. Essentially, you and I would never almost guarantee we're not going to get the same equipment.
Right. Well, and they also might have a special property.
Yep.
That
so
is huge.
So when I've already outfitted her with a couple things here, and you can see what I've actually done. You can tap down here on the bottom screen when you outfit something and it's telling you the effects. You can see what a little bit more of an explanation of what that actually means. So this one, easy perfect shield, what that means is that it more easily nullifies attacks when blocking at the last second. So people who have played a lot of Smash know perfect shields basically can also reflect things. This basically just extends the window for that, so it's a little bit easier to do it. Improved jump, this is 1.2 times her ordinary jump height. But if I didn't like that, obviously I'm not getting as big a stat boost for that right now, and as a result she's sort of a bruiser heavy. If I just really want to go, maybe I want to get much more agile. I'm going to do by strength. See what's the strongest speed thing I can do.
And these ones are all primarily just stat boosts.
Just stat boosts.
And we're not getting any kind of special properties yet.
Exactly.
Right.
So you can see down there in the corners, she's now a speedy character, and you'll get to know that icon pretty well because you'll be able to tell at a glance what that character is good at.
Right. You can also name the characters different things, so that's like on the fly. You can be like, oh, I remember this has this gear.
Well, and that's important because you have a ton of slots to choose from. So when you can save a whole bunch of different presets, and if somebody's beating you down with one particular character, you can go in and switch it up.
Yep. We should note that you'll find pieces of equipment that actually have bad things associated with them. So for whatever reason, this one is going to decrease your walk speed.
Right.
And so you're at 0.8 times walking speed. The trade-off for that is that it probably has a bigger buff for whatever the type of badge it is.
So usually if this didn't have that decreased walk speed, the attack is now 35, but the negative defense might be higher. So it's like about
bigger trade-off.
every item is balanced in its own way.
Ooh,
yeah.
But for some characters, these are really huge. There are definitely items that are better than others.
This one's crazy. Hyper Smash Attacks gives you, if you charge a Smash Attack, Smack Attack longer, you get, it's basically 1.3 times as powerful, which is crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
So you could pair that with like one that does like fast Smash Attacks. So it's like you can charge it faster, plus it like does more damage. It's
that's
a deep rabbit hole.
You want to try this one out? I want to try this one out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Actually, I just put on the Hyper Smasher jacket so that she can do it now.
You guys gonna play a match?
Might as well. Why don't you get one of your Miis and I'll do Nikki.
All right, I'm gonna host.
All right, do it. Make sure custom's on, obviously.
But of course,
smash.
All right.
Make sure your rules are right too.
But of course.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, it's taken me a long time to learn Miis because the problem is they have too many moves. It's like, I mean, I've already created on the other system. I created maybe eight or nine of them that I just wanted to get good at them. It's like I'm just going to sit down. All right, today I'm going to sit down and get good with this swordsman. The problem is there's like way too many combinations of the
variants of the same swordsman. Yeah.
It's like I mean, once you get used to it, and you find your perfect like balance of what you like totally. Like I have a Mii that's my go-to Mii, and I just know when I'm playing that character what moves do what.
Well, and there's going to be crazy mind games, too, when you're playing your buddies. And
you
don't even know
what they
You can just change it up every time. Yeah, you never know what you're going to have.
So, yeah, we won't spend time telling each other, although he knows my moves, but we'll just get right into it.
Just show them.
I'm waiting for you. Did you pick something?
I did. Ooh, I have a sword fighter as well, though.
That's all right.
So we're going to cross swords.
Oh, this stage is so pretty. Wow, nice suit. Wait, is that you? That is you.
That is me. Double horns and everything.
Yo, Shuriken, what's up?
I got that too, bud.
What?
So one of my characters has this item, this equipment on him, that basically it's not this one, but he starts at 30% damage.
Oh, right.
He only takes 80% damage throughout the match.
That's crazy. There's so many different variations on these.
Yeah, there's so many just little quirky abilities. Totally insane.
And sometimes you'll get one, you won't even really realize why it's good. You know, like you kind of like,
until you
like
figure
that
out
doesn't
how
sound that awesome, and then you get a character and you suddenly are, you know, maybe you wake up in the middle of the night and you realize it's
I think I actually have, no, not this guy. One of my, these also has increased launching ability, which is just insane because, you know, that might have cleared you if I had that on.
1,000-year door, by the way.
Oh, you didn't have that range.
Awesomeness.
Yeah, it's the SS Flavian. How much range you got on that? Come on.
Let's find out, bud.
Do it.
Oh!
I can't believe I whiffed.
Would you try to grab me? What'd you do?
Yeah, no, I took a chop at you.
Oh.
The first time this happened, I actually tried to go under the stage and get on that squid's back. It doesn't work.
You got to try.
Got to try it.
What?
That's what I thought. What? Come on.
It's the new rock.
Oh,
Goodbye.
That was nice.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I love the Sword Fighter's taunts, too.
I bet you
slick.
do, dude.
You really do. It's the first thing you tested.
Ah.
Got to try out these taunts.
It's all about the taunts, man.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's all about
Oh, no.
underneath Bowser's chin.
So this is a crazy stage. So Bowser's chin actually is not an edge.
Yes.
So you
That's
can't
right.
grab onto that.
Let's
Bowser's chin's not an edge.
let's get the attention away from you falling and more on the stage.
I'm trying to expedite things, man. What? So.
How you doing down there? We should
the-
probably let's do some characters that you're good with.
Oh.
Gotta get some-
All
get some
right.
TV out.
Okay.
I think it's just karma paying you
Dude,
back.
I
man. You taunt
SD
too much.
twice. I SD twice.
Wayne or Nikki. See, I always felt like she had like a lot of bottled up rage.
You can
It's like
tell.
her messages were always
Behind
like, super
those-
cheery and friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
behind those,
But
those
there
glasses.
was anger there. All right, so wait, before we do another match,
Bubbling
why don't we
rage.
go in and show how to custimize
A standard character.
A standard
Yeah.
character.
Standard
yes.
roster. Okay.
And I actually don't. I think it's on your. Is it on your feed now? Oh no, I think it's on
It is
my
not.
feed.
It's on your feed.
Okay, let's leave this game. So that's me, and I think you're gonna. If you're anything like me, you're gonna fall down a hole when it comes to creating those because
Oh, yeah.
I personally I fell back in love with making celebrities. Like, I mean, because when you first got a Wii, it's like you make your family members
Yes.
and then you make a zillion celebrities.
just
and
mess around with it.
now with QR codes, of
Y-
course, you
you're-
can just go online and find a
Right.
ton of them. But now that I can like turn them into like dudes toting,
Like
you know,
knocking each other
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
it's like I definitely I rediscovered my love for doing that. So. Anyways, so Meat Fighters are one thing. Characters are entirely another. So when you go in, there's the first time you play as a character, obviously, you're going to see down here on this lower screen nothing. It's because you haven't created any custom sets for this particular character. The beauty of it is when you have created those custom sets, when you're playing with customizing on, you'll pick your character and it'll instantly just open this menu and you'll have all those pre-made sets to choose from. So it's not like every single time you're doing a custom match, you're going to pick your character and then pick your 4 things. They're all you've already set
it's
them
saved.
up.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I do is set up a couple standard characters for me. So there'll be times I feel like where you want to play normal, right? So you don't play custom. There'll be times when you want to play with custom specials on, but no custom equipment, just because then you get a move variety, but you don't get any actual like crazy stat stuff.
Right.
And then there are other times when you want to go full free flow.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll go in here and create my first character just as some alt special moves, but no equipment. And the way that you'll notice that is, if I went here, I'll create one right now of Yoshi. If I want to just ignore equipment and go into specials and say, okay, I'm going to do lick, I'm going to do a heavy egg roll, crushing bomb.
Lick is hilarious
I
because
know.
Yoshi, his standard neutral is to basically, eat them and then
Yeah,
make them an
I'll show it
egg.
right now.
This time
That's,
it's
that's a really nice way to put it.
yeah.
So
It
yeah,
is a nice way
instead
to
of
lay an
eating,
egg.
you jump forward and you whack.
You
with
literally just lick them and damage them.
Oh.
Also, his crushing bomb basically does not produce those little stars on the sides, but if you hit the sweet spot, it does tons and tons of damage. I also really like the heavy egg roll. Oh, it's so slow,
but
that's I'm telling you that's good for me because what I do with one of the main reasons why I was never very good at Yoshi is I
you fall
always
off
roll
that.
off
You
the
just
edge.
fly off the stage.
Yeah.
Seems like in a 4-player match that'd be really good too. Where you have the pandemonium. Other people can't really understand what you're doing, and you.
that's part of the beauty
Bashing into 'em.
of changing these characters is that one character might not be for you because of one particular reason, but between the moves and the equipment, you can make them your own.
Or you have your one-on-one, character,
Right,
and you have your 4-player character.
Yeah. Oh,
So
totally.
a lot more kind of like area effect.
So I just made
damage.
a custom one that I'm calling heavy here, but did not put any equipment on him. So as a result, I know when I look at this character on the main screen, you can see that he basically has you see the grayed out circle underneath heavy.
Yeah.
That's because that one has no equipment on it. You'll actually also see that if you have all negative stat things, but it essentially means it hasn't been buffed for equipment. So if you want to just play a custom special match without equipment.
So if you are playing in a match with no equipment, and you select a character that has equipment, what happens? Does it allow you? I haven't actually tried that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is more like a gentleman.
It's
more like a
strips it.
gentleman's rules, where
Okay.
like if you really want to challenge somebody, you have a new custom build that you did, but you don't want your friend sitting there and crying, being like, "Oh, what did you have? Like a attack badge that went up to 1,000 on that? Let me see let me see the receipts right now. Break it out." It's like you don't need to do that. It's like you basically
show me the receipts.
You can look at this character and know that it's only customized with special moves and not with equipment.
Yeah.
So
we're all about gentlemen's agreements here.
Gentlemen's
in the
agreements.
Makes it more fun.
So this is an Exploshi, which I made earlier. He's actually pretty similar to the one that I just did. Crushing Bomb, normal egg throw. I did egg launch. Egg launch doesn't do as much damage when you grab somebody and kind of poop them out. But you launch them way farther. It's like sort of projectile. It's like a spicy food.
Exploshi. You ever made a Feroshi?
No, Feroshi was my first one.
Okay.
Believe me, that was.
Yeah, we're on the same wavelength.
But one thing I wanted to point out with his equipment is that obviously we showed it with the Mii's. You have equipment that has have similar things, right? So there's buffs in the various areas. But one thing we didn't really mention is that there's also equipment that is very specific to each character.
Yes.
So, and it's not that they're not cosmetic. These are not things that you actually see on Yoshi. But when you go into the stuff that I've unlocked for Yoshi, playing as Yoshi or playing in various modes, you'll see things like an egg, the large egg, which might I don't know if any other characters get eggs. You'll see some that are like a silver sword. You might see maybe Link can use it. Maybe also Marth can use it.
So like there are swords where any character that like has a blade can use it, or claws that any character who has claws can use it. And Yoshi's Yoshi's the only character who can lay eggs. So he's the only one who can use eggs that we know of. I mean,
no, this is where things get a little bit confusing. So you guys are going to have to break this down for me. But you're more likely to unlock equipment for the character that you're playing at that moment.
Yes,
but not. It's always you don't always unlock for that character. It's just
like if you're playing Yoshi, you're probably going to get more Yoshi moves than anyone else, but you're also going to get other people's moves
because it encourages you to play other characters.
To do other characters. But for somebody who's like, listen, my main is Mario. I want all Mario's custom specials. If you go in, especially if you go in and play Smash Run, which is where you really get mad loot. If you play just as Mario over and over again, you are far more likely to get all of his specials than if you're just waiting for them to randomly show up. If it was all completely random, I mean, it would be chaos. I mean, you'd have to.
It would be chaos.
Think about how long we've been playing this and how much. I mean, I haven't gotten anywhere near all the custom specials.
It's like you can't even touch it. Yeah.
So you want to be able. It's good that people can concentrate on whoever their character is and do it. So, anyways, improved trade-off attack. I did want to call out this one, the Crash Lander protection badge, just because this is a negative one. This basically makes it so that when I land, it takes me longer to get up. The opposite is also out there, so you can actually get a badge that makes you be able to move faster after landing. So it cuts down on the.
But look at that defense.
Crazy defense, and almost no punishment on your speed stats. So that's what you're getting with the increased landing. So you don't care that much about it.
So under what circumstance would you look at this and say that you don't care?
Well, for instance, there are some characters who are naturally speedy. And maybe you don't care about giving them a huge negative on their speed because even if you cut into their speed, they're still going to be a relatively fast character at the expense of them being all of a sudden like a super tank attacking. Right. And that's all of a sudden a pretty cool character. Yeah. So, like I have a Samus that acts like that. We can actually. You want to get? Why don't we get in? Yeah. We can actually show some of these in matches.
Are you guys going to play a regular match right now?
Ooh, this is special.
No. Let's. I think we're not up to that yet.
No.
Let's do a regular match.
Cool.
You can host it if you want.
Hosting now.
And something we should mention is that those things do stack. So if there's a bonus effect on a particular piece of equipment, 1.2 times jump and 1.2 times jump again. If you're wearing both of them, you're getting.
When this is where things get like
extra.
This is where things get like kind of hilarious.
Your third equipment is like a boosted double jump, so you're basally just like rocketing.
I mean, it's crazy. It's like when we say rabbit hole, we mean it.
Well, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna, first let me do that Yoshi just so people can see him in action. I got Feroshi, Boshi, Exploshi.
Boshi.
I'm gonna bust out
a
custom Ike.
Fashoshi.
Fashoshi. Wait, did you just make that up?
I did.
That's pretty good, man.
Well, let's
Stick
make
that,
it.
Stick that in our pocket.
Oh, for Shoshi. Where are we going?
Let's go. I'm going to Jungle Gyps.
Ooh, this place is scary.
You can pick something else.
It's all right.
I don't think I can actually practice this on. I
I've
can't practice on you, Sandbag.
I've never been able to play Yoshi. I'm so bad. Plus,
One
I
of
have
his-
all
one of
those
his-
nightmares from playing against Trinan.
You can get a third jump
Get-
now with
get
Yoshi.
pooped
is one
off
of his
next.
Oh,
moves.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Trinan is a notoriously dirty Yoshi player.
I got the heavy egg. Oh, that didn't
That's
work
not
very
helping you.
well. Whoop.
So I didn't even see. So Smitty, what did you?
So I have a custom
kind of
Ike
custom
here.
you go with?
I believe this guy actually has increased launching ability. So you know how powerful Ike is already. It's so if I hit him with one good shot at like 50%, he's going to be in trouble.
He is slow though.
He is very slow.
Really slow. I don't do well with these really slow characters.
You kind of have to anticipate where they're going to be. Nope. Oh, I thought you were going down.
Never.
That's the thing about the stage, man. If
Oh,
you get caught in the
Ganges.
water.
Oh, I'm drumming on your head.
Speaking of which,
So many memories here.
Oh, that's a pretty. Well,
I think this is my favorite stage of all time.
yeah, we
Of
definitely.
all time.
oh,
I just keep trying to land this one move at the expense of all strategy.
You guys are really not doing a very good job killing each other.
That's because I'm trying to lay him.
all right. I'll stand
You're
still.
trying to pull.
No. I'll do it. I'll do it natural. Don't worry about it.
Will you, Nate?
Don't you worry about me.
Oh, I'm worried about you, bud. Oh. We like Ike. Oh.
Is this the character with the projectile
Project. Oh,
egg laying?
projectile egg laying.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do to him.
All right.
But luckily, the higher he is, the damage. Why am I buffed up? Oh, it's because I'm in a crisis. So one of the things that this
Oh,
guy
yeah.
has is
Oh,
once I
awesome.
get over 100%, now I'm all buffed.
This is perfect.
Which is scary.
You're jumping almost
You
too
can see
high.
I'm sparkling yet.
I think my Ike actually has faster smash attacks. Which is still slow because it's Ike, but it's a huge improvement. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I tried to eat you.
This is what happens
I
with
can get
Nate.
it out.
Nate gets these like moves in
Oh
mind.
my goodness! That was terrifying. Oh,
And down you go. That's the power, dude.
That was awesome.
Projectile.
God, you weren't near me on
Yeah,
that.
it was.
Pixel perfect.
Ike's eruption. man.
I'm so
Oh,
heavy.
So you don't get any knockback in that. Oh,
Oh, it's happening.
Wow.
It's all the time.
okay.
Where are you going, buddy?
Oh. What?
This is why custom characters are so amazing.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Why? I'm so heavy. Oh, see,
Oh.
if I'd
Yes,
have my
do it.
stars out right
Oh,
there.
you had your chance.
Oh, nice.
Bad idea.
You could have pooped.
Oh, what?
How many times are you gonna die while taunting on the course of this stream? We need to keep. Do we have a little counter that shows
It's worth it.
while Smitty
Worth
is
it.
taunting, he
Can we
gets
get that
KO'd.
on screen? Yeah, a little.
Let's do one more. I want to show off this this tank Samus that I made.
Tank Samus is really scary.
Yeah, so I have a
I've
couple
seen this.
a couple different Samuses here. Sparky here, I think, is really
Sparky.
Old
fast.
Sparky.
But yeah, my Dark Samus build here. And actually, when we start this one, don't attack me real quick, just because I want to show a couple things off.
What are you going with, Smitty?
I'm going to go with one of my Mii fighters.
I'm going Brinstar.
Brinstar, huh?
So this move right here that Nate's about to show off,
Ooh, I love that Dark Samus.
terrifying.
So good.
So yeah, this is her neutral. Oh, I'll show it again once we get in the match. Give me Give me 30 seconds of leeway at the start.
That's all you get, and then it's game on.
Who is that?
It's the POTUS, man.
Is that the POTUS? All right. Anyway, so her neutral beat now, instead of charging up and shooting a big charge beam, this is essentially
Fear the POTUS.
a close. So This is a close range shot. Basically, it's like she's
Shotgun blast.
It's basically a shotgun blast instead of that. So she's a close-up melee player. You can see she's a little bit slower and less mobile than Samus. That's because I basically upped her attack and defense at the expense of speed. She also lays enormous bombs, long fuses on them, but they do way more damage. I rarely use
Not the only
bomb
character that lays
in
eggs.
battle. And then these are turbo missiles.
Whoa!
So
Whoa!
they take a second to go, but when they go fast.
Oh!
These actually can angle.
Wow, that's some spam.
You can see that angle. You
Whoa!
see that going find the POTUS. So it takes a second to basically acquire its target, and then it goes after you.
So what does it take for you to lose this charge shot?
What does it take for me to what?
For you to lose this charge shot right now.
I'm going to have to get in close, unfortunately, and Smitty's probably not going to let me in there. But all right, you ready to fight? Let's fight.
All right.
Oh, whiff.
I didn't do her. She has an up B that I've unlocked that moves forwards first and then sideways, but I haven't gotten used to it yet, so I'm keeping my normal.
The Mii Gunner's forward smash, the range on this thing is ridiculous. I love it.
Oh. Again? You weren't even close.
That's because I wasn't used to it. Shut up.
Oh! That thing is powerful.
Nah.
But, I mean, it's basically fundamentally changed the way she plays, because normally I do a lot of range stuff with Samus.
Well, that's the way to play Samus, I think. You got to just whittle him down.
That's forward smash.
Oh.
I like the sound effect on that.
One of the problems with the big bomb is that only one can be out at a time, so you can't sort of bomb juggle yourself. Oh. Man, it takes me a little while to recover from that blast, too. It's like you don't instantly get out of it.
Oh.
Meh.
Yeah, it takes a while to acquire it. The missiles, they're not they're not speedy deployments. That's why this is.
But it kind of throws the other player off. So they don't follow the same.
See how you can like damage the ground here?
Yep.
That is awesome.
That seems like a
See how you can kill yourself?
No one could have predicted that was going to happen. You're going to damage the ground over this acid pit? That's weird.
Oh, man. How did I whip
buddy?
that? You're lucky you didn't get dunked, man. That's what I was going for. Whoop. Hi there.
170 hours.
Deal with that. Hit him.
Oh, that's a big one.
Did that just...
It did a lot. So my
oh, you start at 30%?
Was this? My POTUS here actually kind of a blast cannon, and that takes a lot of damage. Can dish it out, but his defense is not
I think he took like 42% off of that thing.
Oh, man.
Oof.
That's my shot.
Taste your own medicine, man.
Ow!
Oh.
Wow, actually, that's doing a ton of damage.
Oh, why would I do that?
It's like a glass cannon.
That's going to hurt.
Smitty on the comeback? No.
Dude,
that is my new favorite move.
That move is so good.
Little
in
pop
this
at the
entire
end.
game. The little pop on the end.
Little pop at the end.
Nate gave me that tip a while back and can't stop using it.
Let's, I want to show some Smash runs, but what we got to do is show maybe some customizing on your system. So,
cool.
The boys in the back, if we could switch over to system 2, so I'm not on there.
Well,
anymore.
Smash Run is something that we have gone over before.
Yep.
But, we've really never gone into it. Well, one, the idea of customizations in Smash Run totally changes the game for me because you can really make – what I've started doing is making characters just for maximum Smash Run awesomeness. And also, you're playing Smash Run to farm additional unlocks. So it's kind of the circle of life on customizations.
Yep, totally. And
I think I'm going to join you guys on this one of these at least.
Let's for the first,
sure.
Maybe for the second one. But first, let's do a customization within it. Oh, are you switching it over there? Nice. One of the things we obviously showed this off at E3, but it was a really, really pared down version of Smash Run. For one, it was early in development, so not all the bells and whistles were in there yet. But also, you didn't really get a big chance to customize your characters. It basically, I think it just threw random. I think it just gave us random powers when we were playing it at E3, as opposed to
that's correct.
As opposed to doing this. So, so we showed you how to do a normal custom character, but when you go in and do a custom character for Smash Run within Smash Run, so there's a different custom menu. It gives you this bottom thing. So you see Smitty, Pirate Smitty there.
Yar.
He's already set up his equipment, specials, headgear, and outfit in the other custom mode, but you can also go in here and do your extra powers. So why don't you pop in there real quick?
All right. So yeah, these are only usable in Smash Run. So you kind of want to pick these that you think are going to help you out throughout the course of the Smash Run. I've unlocked a ton of them here, and you can see each one has different levels. So like I have a meteor shower. It's going to rain meteors down in front of me. I have a level 1, 2, and 3. Each of these has a different weight. So this character is pretty quick, can only carry 18 total weight, which is pretty weak. But, you know, it makes up for it in speed. So if I were to choose this level 3 meteor shower, that's already eating up 13 of my weight. Right. So I'm going to have to kind of balance it.
And that you can see from down there in the lower right over of the top screen, the difference between those levels is essentially the amount of uses that you get out of it. So that one gives you 2, then 3, then 4. So depending on how many times you want to use it.
Absolutely. And some of these, it's not necessarily a usage thing. It's just like how powerful they are.
Sure.
For instance, if I go down to like these auto recovery, you know, level 1 and level 3, they both have 2 uses there on the bottom right corner, but one's just going to recover more.
Yeah. Or for a longer period of time or something like that. Yeah, there's varieties.
Yeah, totally.
And it should be noted that you basically have like 3 of these things when you first boot the game up. All these things are things that Smitty has earned by playing various modes.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fire and forget stuff. You know, like you know, power bomb, like whatever. Because if and especially you want to use them early so that you're farming that much more effectively.
Yeah, we'll go into that more when we actually get into the Smash Run as far as like strategies for using the different powers and whatnot. But
some of this stuff gets pretty exotic.
It's true. Some of it's really.
You're way overweight at this point, man. You need to just get a build that actually works.
Well, that's 18.
That's actually not bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, you just had the 4 thing.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, it's just because this homing missiles. I have 10 of them, which I love the homing missiles, man. What can I say?
Do those and that targets basically anything that's in your field of vision?
Yeah.
Right. How big is the blast radius?
Oh wow, look at how that's a super speed guy that he made. Essentially.
Yeah, that guy's
Blackbeard is all speed. Look at those stats.
Yeah.
Quick Smash, though. So did you already say this? Quick Smash plus Hyper Smash is basically like one of the most lethal combinations in the game.
Plus, you could get the third one. Could be like easier launching or something like that.
That means that you get like maximum. You basically can charge your Smash power up more than usual, but it also comes out quicker than usual. So all of a sudden you have these Smash attacks that are just like ridiculous and come out in no time at all.
Well, you've outed yourself for the best strategies. Now I know what to look out for. You guys have been holding that one back.
Yeah. All right, let's. Should we jump right into Smash Run, or do you want to look at some more?
No, let's do one. Right. Why don't you do one with one of your favorite? I don't know if you have any specific builds that are particularly suited for it, but
let me think.
It doesn't really matter. What I want to show is the type of stuff that you get out of it. So do something that you're comfortable running through.
Yeah.
It's funny because when I play Smash Run, I play the maze entirely differently depending on who I'm playing with. You know, if I have a speedy character, I might just cruise around not picking that many fights and just finding tons and tons of treasure chests because they're everywhere. But the problem with that strategy is if you're not doing stat boosts the entire time that you're playing, you're obviously going to have less of a chance of winning at the end. And the way that this mode works is it doesn't matter what custom things you found. So basically, as we're running, we'll see them here in a second, you're going to see little bags drop, right? And some of the bags have custom moves in them. Some of them have custom powers in them. But the value of those things, what's actually in them, isn't determined until the end of the match.
So you got to win.
So you have to win. I mean, you don't have to.
You don't have. Well, I mean,
if you don't win, you're still going to get those things, but they're going to be weaker or
not as many. There's one right
not
there
as
we
many.
Just grabbed, yeah.
So he just grabbed it. You saw that little wrench on there.
Nice.
He just grabbed a custom move.
So I start off the game really slow. I mean, I'm kind of sluggishly running around here. Can't jump very high.
There's another custom move. Get that.
Oh, get it.
Yeah. Chandelure here.
And you may wonder what the downside of dying in this mode is. Obviously, you just respawn, but you lose a bunch of the stat boosts that you've gotten. So, it does make sense to go into battle with some sort of a recovery item unless you think that, unless you've built a character for this mode that's a total tank.
Yeah, defense.
That you don't think is going to really take a lot of damage. Then you don't have to worry about it as much. You just know that you can go out there and just start creaming things and build up all your other stats in other ways.
Or you try to survive the last 2 minutes at 100%. Which doesn't always work out for me.
So one tough thing when you're playing this mode is actually paying attention to the news smashes that are down below. This is basically giving him updates on what the other players are doing. In this case, he's playing against computer players, so you're finding out if they just got a KO. You can see sort of how well they're doing. Sometimes it gives you updates on, this guy has the most attack stats right now. This guy just opened a treasure chest, so you can sort of keep track of them. But you also get lots of valuable info down there. Sometimes you'll get a preview of what the final fight is going to be. I forget how many different combinations of Final Smash Run things there are. It's like,
but
it's
so
like
many. It's
so
crazy.
many.
So I mean, there's races, there's climbs, there are things that basically benefit a particular stat. So I mean, you might get a news smash midway through this. Oh, nice redead. Midway through this, that tells you that it's going to be a race at the end, and all of a sudden you might want to look for more speed boosts than anything else because you know that that's the one thing that's going to make a difference at the end of it.
Oh yeah, so I just jumped in this challenge
this is huge.
here. This one isn't even a challenge; it's a gift basically. Have all this arms. So your arm stat is going to increase like your grabbing and also your item usage.
Those doors are totally random every single time you play. You never know where they're going to be, and you never know what's going to be inside them. I mean, essentially, that was just a gift room, but sometimes it'll be something where you just have to survive for 10 seconds against one of those. What are those things from Kid Icarus Uprising? That
The orange?
Yeah, orange that are like
those
instant
things are
death.
crazy.
Super stressful. Sometimes it'll be a break the targets challenge where you'll have 20 seconds to break all the targets, and there'll be. You got to get that. Don't leave that.
I won't.
Get that Franklin badge too.
Franklin
badge!
So demanding! All right, I got to auto-recover.
Yeah, you better recover. You're getting mobbed.
Been torn up.
This is one of the reasons why I normally go. Almost every single Smash Run build I make has brief invincibility in it because
that one's nice.
sometimes you just get mobbed by enemies and they're juggling you and you just really need to get out of it.
So otherwise you'll take a huge amount of damage.
So here's an event. This particular one is giving him protection from above in the form of Heavenly Light. That's one of Palutena's moves.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
nice. Finish
What?
it.
Die.
So those things will blow up on their own, but
I'll
if
get that
you
trophy.
don't
Yeah.
if you don't actively blow up giant bullet bills, you don't get all the goodies when they explode.
I have
Instead,
the
they
hardest
just
time with those
explode.
guys. That's when I get juggled.
That's when you break out something big. I mean, whenever you see some of these sort of boss characters appear, you want to use your best stuff against them because the bigger characters, like if you see a Clobber Skull or like Bonkers from the Kirby series, they're going to drop the best custom stuff. So if you really want to be beefing yourself, you want to be picking big fights.
Talking about getting juggled.
Yeah, seriously, just kidding.
This
no,
is
in a
a
Reaper?
really bad
I'm in trouble.
situation.
So you could run from that, but
I
you
could.
could also.
Oh, and a Clobber Skull
There's
up
a Clobber
there?
Skull. Don't let that guy
would be
out.
a coward's way.
Oh.
You're no coward, right?
I'm not taking the coward's
No,
way.
if he lets the Clobber Skull out, he is going to die.
I'm not doing
guarantee
that. No, I'm going to try to take his Reaper out, though.
So sometimes you'll see bounties appear. So it'll be like, defeat Clobber Skull, and you can tap on the map icon on the bottom screen and go after him.
Where'd he
and
go?
you can be pretty much guaranteed to get something good out of that if you win. Problem is you're not
you might die
necessarily
too.
gonna
I mean, and end up on the other side of the maze, right?
Yep.
This is not my best showing.
I think you're doing all right. I mean, look how much
All right.
faster you're moving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got
you're doing
good
awesome.
arms, but not much else.
You also haven't died yet, so that's good.
So
Take
now
that
you got to
route
hold
there.
out. You got 22 seconds.
I got to. Oh, that's the thing. If you are retreading old territory, you're wasting
Yeah,
time.
This is killing you right now.
All right, why don't you let him out just for fun?
All right, I'm
no,
letting
go
him
to get
out.
that treasure chest.
I
Oh
will.
no! 5 seconds.
I would stay away from him.
I'm just getting these goodies here.
Oh, nicely
Too
done.
much time.
Unless he plunges entirely off the end. So you get to the end. He's collected all that stuff. He's collected his stats, and you can get a look at basically who you're going to be going up against and what they did in the. What do we
that
got?
jump.
Yeah, you're jumping. You better hope it's climb. But nobody else did really that
No,
much of anything. except
CPU
for
one
that
got
CPU
jumped.
one.
CPU
guy
one
jumped.
just.
So you should hope it's a fight then,
Yeah, I hope it's a fight.
and then you just want to grab.
No, you called it.
So you gotta watch out. But Olimar's not a good natural jumper, and so you might have a decent.
We'll see.
shot at this.
It'll be.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but the microphone actually picks up what you're talking about and gives you the thing that you're
Really?
worse
So
at.
you can
Is
see
that a
Olimar
feature?
going.
No, that's a lie.
The reason why Olimar's winning.
Oh my
obviously.
goodness. Oh yeah.
Now
that's
remember,
the-
the goodness of your custom items is at stake here. Olimar's
Ooh,
just dancing
I
on
can
you.
catch up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got this, dude. Don't worry. Last time I said that. didn't
That's
really
worked
work
out for you so well over the last 2 hours. Ooh.
Oh, that's an interesting strategy.
Ooh, I'm just gonna get that.
This dude's got your number. You better hope he hits a danger zone. So number one, if you hit one of those danger zones, those orange zones, you are going to get sent back a ways. So we're hoping that Olimar hits one of those. Number two, the higher you get, they start dropping bombs directly where you're going.
No.
So hopefully Olimar is going to get knocked into something awful. There you go.
Come on.
Yeah, you can attack
yeah,
it.
just
So
hit him.
it's
There you go,
yeah,
yeah.
go. Yeah, stab
Smitty.
him in the back and then run.
Oh, I got this.
The coward's way.
Hey,
Yes.
man, whatever works.
Yes.
Woo!
Stab him
Well
in the
done.
back and run. That's our pro tip. if you're ever in a
necessary.
race, stab him in the back and run.
Smith wins. All right, so don't scroll through this too quickly. I
Okay.
want to take a look at what you got. So he came in first, so obviously that's going to translate into the best goods. But if you came in second, you're still going to get good stuff. It basically scales down to wherever you came in. You also obviously got gold.
Oh, yeah. Good.
So in this particular one, since you're playing a me, you're not going to get anything that's really specific as far as movesets go. But good helmet.
Oh, you got some awesome stuff.
Yeah, blade. So you got a custom move for Meta Knight, some new stuff, and then a whole bunch of powers. Let's see those powers.
Level 1 instant drop, level 2 ore club, ever shield, high jump.
Too. And one of the beauties of this is that this automatically was going to drive you back to some of the other modes. I mean, almost every time I finish a Smash Run, it's like, oh man, I got to go see, what does that do? Let me see the particulars of that. Let me go try that particular move out with Meta Knight and see if that's something that's going to buff that Meta Knight. There's just always something else that you want to be doing in this game, it's like, I mean, it's almost too distracting at times. You're like, oh my, I don't even know what mode I want to play next.
You can sort your gear, right, by when you've gotten it, I think?
Yep.
Yeah, so you can go back and look at kind of what you've most recently picked up.
You want to do one with it? Let's do it.
Let's turn in.
So one of the benefits of playing with friends is not only because you're being friends, and that's a good social thing to do, but also you get more and better rewards at the end of this than if you're just playing with CPUs. So seek your buddies out and get in the game. Yeah, if you want. Yeah,
come on in.
We'll bring Scotty in.
Nice.
So I'm playing.
Oh wait, I think I'm hosting.
I'm playing my fit trainer.
You're already hosting.
I'm hosting.
Okay,
doesn't matter. I don't think I blinked once during that Smash Run. My eyes.
You're on your third set of eyes today.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't see you.
Really? Someone's in my room.
So I'm in. I'm in.
See it.
Have you closed it?
No, still up.
Do we need to back out?
Hang on. I'm coming.
Or we're gonna abandon you.
You're not abandoning me.
Leave.
There it is.
Behind. There you are.
Let's see.
What are you guys going with?
I'm going with Peach Bomb. Custom Peach.
Peach Bomb.
Got my
Scott's going with naked.
So you can also
those will not hold me back.
You can also random here. So if you choose random, it's going to randomize your your powers, your equipment. So you never know what you're going to get. So I'm going to try it.
Uh-oh. I got dumped.
Do we get a dump? Did you quit?
No, we're good. I'm out. You guys carry on.
We will do it.
And Smitty, you're I'm staring at my screen. You're on the feed, so you have to commentate. You and Sass commentate. I'm not looking up there, so I don't know what people are watching. I'm taking care of my own business.
Dude, I can't talk and play at the same time.
All right, so is this the same custom that you were doing before, Smitty?
The same set? No, before I was a Mii fighter. Now I'm Ike.
No, I mean you. Yes, I
They're
know
a little
that.
different.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean
We both have swords, dude. But
same Ike you were playing earlier.
this is not. This is actually a random Ike. So it randomized my my abilities and my gear. This time I got launch ring, homing missiles, and reflector.
Oh, nice.
I don't have any healing, which is a little rough, but not worth it. What's going on? Oh, I love these guys.
Yeah, those guys are awesome. Nice chest. Can you get some stuff? There you go.
Okay. Gotta bust some of these homing missiles. That's the thing about this mode. Like, you want to use these kind of offensive abilities early on because this mode's all about snowballing. You start really weak, but the stronger you get, like, the more damage you do.
And
so you can
the earlier you get it, the better. The more you're going to earn. You increase your earning power over time. Yeah. So why do you go with homing missiles? I never do that.
Dude, homing missiles are good because sometimes you get juggled, and like if you can just throw those out, they're going to interrupt people. They're going to do damage and like really reduce the amount of enemies on the screen.
Does it have enough kind of AoE impact though? Because I've noticed that the power bombs, you can really clear the whole screen.
Yeah, the power bombs drop straight down is the thing, so you have to place them really carefully. And then the heat of
you gotta have some skills,
battle.
Yeah, I understand.
Come on,
yeah, it does take.
Ooh, actually, check this out. Use this rocket belt item and get the goodies up here. Ooh, these guys give you so much loot.
Oh, did everybody get sneaky spirits?
Whoa!
Oh wow, you're gonna want to bust those home.
So those things that sneaky spirits were dropping basically are all stat boosts. So
yes.
All stat boosts.
Yep.
All at the same time.
Okay, well, that's
so is dying.
Ooh, but I respawned right next
also-
to a chest. Not the. Ooh, I just hit that
Oh,
button.
okay.
That's gonna send it.
What? There was a giant bomb. What was that?
So I hit that button. That one's called a. It's a dirty trick. I basically send a bomb to my other
Smitty
players.
is-
I've never seen that before. That
City-
bomb is huge.
Yep.
Insidious.
It'll one-shot you basically if you
Oh,
get caught in
man.
it.
Okay, well,
That's just how I roll.
hit those buttons.
Smitty's a good friend.
This is about playing with your friends in the nicest way possible.
Little friendly competition never hurt anyone.
Yeah, yes it did.
Yeah, that hurt me.
I did not appreciate that experience.
Bonus time.
Cool.
More stat boosts. What's up?
Duh.
All right, what are the rest of you guys doing? How's it going over there?
I'm concentrating.
Oh, no.
I
It's the Earthbound card.
Well, talk to me as much as possible. I'm gonna try to distract you.
I'm doing a custom build of Peach that has actually some interesting stuff. Oh, I want to go in there.
These guys are really hard to take out. But
I
if
have
these guys drive me
she has
crazy.
a super high jump now on this particular build, but it doesn't open her parasol, so it doesn't do any damage, and I can't float afterwards.
Oh,
I also only drop
goodies.
I only pluck the really super heavy vegetables. So,
Which, taken out of context, makes no sense. But
hey man. What else has she got? Oh, and I think this has Grumpy Toad on it too, which is it's not a counter. It just is, he just basically spews poison at all times.
Okay.
It's an offensive weapon.
just
Nice.
spewing that poison.
so that's really, it's not a counter, so that's Sass's bread and butter. There.
Yeah, exactly, Saz. You can customize Peach.
You can finally play Peach.
Spewing poison. That's what I'm known for.
Ugh.
I always get known by
my jump
Yeah,
is
these
chain
absolutely
chops.
disgusting.
Oh,
It's not working for
There's
me.
no way
No.
we're getting 2 points in a
No.
row.
That's
You guys
bad.
won't do this to us.
gotta drop some homings.
Well, my run is
Oh.
also disgusting, so you better hope it's a real one.
Tox, what are you
It's
what are you
gone.
rolling over there? What's going on?
Well, I got my custom Shulk, who's got better Monado art.
Whoa,
stop dropping those
buddy.
things? You
That wasn't
drop it?
me. That wasn't
Got you
me.
guys a present.
I just like to point out you just said Shulk.
Shulk.
Oh, it's
It's Shulk.
Shulk.
Just wanna. We got the Shulk police, and I'm now deputized.
Oh, yeah, you are.
You join the group as soon
Yeah.
as you're poked.
So I just want to point that out.
So one of these stat icons had a little clock on it. That means that's going to boost my stats temporarily. So right now my attack is just through the
Oh
roof.
god! Oh god!
So I want to capitalize by using that.
Capitalized by.
Oh. Okay, that's
you got
I got capitalized in
you
the
got
face.
capitalized with 5 seconds left.
That's the worst because you lose stat. Oh, come on.
I'm fighting a devil.
So
killer
my
over here.
defense.
So I realized
Defense
after
is
we
decent.
started that I made this Shulk so speedy
Thank you.
that I left out all the powers in his build. So I did that whole thing with no bonuses at all.
Okay.
Ooh, who's P4, man?
So
Me, man.
What?
Peach
What?
bomb.
Oh, look at that. Look at those
That
arms.
attack.
Peach got some guns, dude.
Working, man.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Please be a
God.
fight. Oh, man. None of it means anything. 'Cause we're gonna
Oh, that's not necessarily true. You're super fast, and
It's time for
you're
some.
super fast.
It's time for some Monado shield.
I'm going to do Grumpy Toad all
I don't
up
think
in
it's gonna
this.
save
I don't
you.
know if
It
it's
will
gonna
matter.
Over and
Does it
over
matter?
again. He's
100%?
super
No.
grumpy.
Die.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Look, I'm still here from all that.
Oh.
Ah. Nope. Ah. Ooh. Okay, why?
Is that? Oh, there's Grumpy. Oh, he wasn't grumpy enough.
Oh,
I want that. I need that.
Goodbye.
Why would I get the slow motion? I'm the one who got that thing.
Oh.
That.
Oh, my
garbage.
goodness. That Shulk, dude.
Oh yeah,
That-
that's great.
Sure.
That Shulk, though.
hello.
Okay, I just stood.
What?
Why would I jump into that?
Okay, I'm under the.
Guess what? The
oh.
lava
don't
is
touch-
not good.
That's. I honestly can't keep track of this. This is
That didn't even hit me. What are you talking about?
Dude, that hit you. That hit you.
salty
Oh.
This is
Nate.
gonna be a travesty of justice.
Salty.
Yes. What?
Salty Nate.
Put some
What's
pants on, bro.
1,000 arms, and
Ah.
that happened.
Sucks.
What do you have to say for
But
yourself?
everybody gets
It's
stuff.
all about not wearing clothes.
show what you got. So you saw how much
Oh,
we got when
6.
when
Oh, so
Smitty
close.
was playing CPUs. So tap through. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So look what I got. And
my goodness.
I didn't even come in first. So what people are saying, I got 4 different custom moves. A custom
You got
move
15
for
total.
You were
15
collecting
things.
everything.
Pac-Man custom move.
Man, you guys got
2 trophies. So yeah, obviously there's a lot of stuff.
That's awesome. Ooh, Hyper Smash.
Nate's trying to find a way that he win.
That's awesome.
I did win. We were all winners in a certain way. Some of us just
But I got the most stuff,
some
guys.
of us just
Guys.
more than others.
Let's just take a look at that. All right, so that is Smash Run. Super awesome, but it's really cool to look at it with customizations in mind,
Yeah,
I think.
totally.
Just really changes the mode, and it's a fun way to farm some stuff with your friends. Yeah. Okay, we're going to move on. We have way too much stuff on this game to show off today, and we want to get to some battles at the end. So we're going to go to additional modes and take a look at some of this other fun stuff. But we're going to bring down some other folks. I'm gonna step off for a little bit, and we're going to –
For now, it's just me and Smitty. But
yeah, Nate's gonna. Yeah, so why don't you guys talk about some of these additional modes?
Yeah, definitely. What I wanted to show off first.
Scott, get out of here.
I'm gonna stash this.
Oh,
Ooh, I got a bonus.
Super Smash Bros.